everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. Great as always to have you. And I am excited as always to be playing some more Dragon Quest XI. So I'm just going to dive right in because first and foremost I do want to apologize because I'm a little bit late today. And this is probably going to happen through the summer. Basically, I've come across some like basically summer overtime that I'll need to work on. Most likely, we'll see. But yeah. So I'm excited because the last time I played this, which was a week ago, I made some really good progress in the story. Got one of my characters back, and so I'm really excited. I've mentioned it before. But one of the things that I like most about this game is that whenever you start it up again after not playing, then it'll give you that little thing that you guys just saw, where it sort of explains to you what you're doing or what you did last. So it's really helpful. It's pretty awesome. And it's just tremendously helpful, and I really love it. But yeah, it's always good. Am I selling drugs? No. Yeah, if I was selling drugs, then I wouldn't need to do my regular job because I would just sell drugs. Although I'd probably have to be like Walter White, right? And I would need to like I would need to figure out how I could technically do both at the same time or something. I don't know. I mean, it's a good question, Rev. It's a good question. But welcome! Hi, Rev. Great to see you as always. Hope that you had a good weekend. I hope that everybody had good weekends. I don't know if it's a particularly exciting time for anybody, but I hope that everybody is having good times nonetheless. My weekend was pretty busy, actually. Did a game night, so that was really fun. Lots of cooking of various sorts. My girlfriend's birthday was happening, so that was very exciting. I actually got to play a lot of games because a bunch of my work got canceled. So I played Monster Hunter for like 4 hours yesterday. It was awesome. It was just about the greatest day I've had in weeks, months almost. And in a way that's kind of sad, but I don't care because it was awesome. But yeah. What did you all do? Anything fun and or exciting? I hope so. Because they're always good times. I'm only doing this so that I can basically mark the location. Just grabbing that because the way this game works is you have a fast travel system associated with those statues. So, if anybody was curious. Let's see here. I need to go to... I think I need to go to the Royal Library. So basically what's going on in this game for anybody who hasn't seen or isn't aware, a big event occurred that basically split up my party and caused a lot of really bad stuff to happen. So now I'm essentially trying to find my party members and get all of the MacGuffins back. There's a bunch of MacGuffins and they all need to be retrieved. So that's what I'm doing. Dang it! I don't need to go to Hexwood. Is there a little quest thing? Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's the campfires. Well, either way. Let's see. Murder on its metallic line. Aww. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you found a house. That's awesome, Rev. Congrats. Or maybe found a house. Either way, that's still exciting. I didn't know that you were looking for houses. That's really cool. I hope that you guys can do it. I actually got really jealous of somebody's house earlier today. For anybody who doesn't know, I've got a fish tank that I've had for just over a year and a half now. And I've really been trying to do my best to keep it up, but it's really not easy. And part of the issue is that having a fish tank is really expensive, so it kind of sucks. This is where I came from. The fudge. So it's frustrating to deal with sometimes. But I saw somebody who was basically purpose building like a little nook in their house that led to their garage and like extra rooms and everything for all of their fish stuff. It was incredible. I was so jealous. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, there they are. I gotta go that way. Scusi, please. Nice. That sounds great. You guys get to take a tour tomorrow. That'll be fun. Okay, so these must be the robot dudes, right? I'm gonna see if I can do this quest. One thing that I mentioned about this and other, other RPGs in general, is that you'll often see some frustrating aspects when it comes to that's the best way to describe it. The sort of XP creep, I guess, is a decent way of saying it. Where the idea is that you can have a lack of experience or a distinct lack of experience as you go through the game. And that means that you're basically forced to farm for XP. But the problem is that when you see a game like this, it doesn't force you to do that very frequently. So it can be really, really frustrating. And that's part of the issue that I've had the last few boss battles especially, is that I've not been able to really do the damage that I want and survive as well as I want to. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that would be awesome, Rev. I'd love to see it. So the dude said that if I kept fighting the bad guys here, then eventually the big bad guy would show up. That's weird. It didn't do more damage. Oh, come on! That was some bull. It's not anymore. Yeah, and I'll take a look at it later whenever you post it, Rev. Obviously, I don't have time right now, but later this evening I will. So yeah, I'll just farm these guys for a little bit to get this done, or try to. I'll reread the instructions just to make certain too, because that's one thing that I tend to do very poorly, is make sure I'm in the right place. Platypunk. I always like playing this game because it really reminds me of there's an older game from what is it? I believe it's on the Wii that I have it at least. Called the Fortune Street, and it's essentially a much more complex version of Monopoly, but it uses all of the characters from basically Mario and Dragon Quest as like playable people, and it's so much fun. Like seriously, it's an amazing little game. I still have it. I still have my old copy. I haven't played it in years. Like I said, it was for the original Wii, not even the Wii U. But man, that thing was really, really cool. And I loved it because I really love board games. But the idea was that you could buy stocks in specific regions on the board. And so if you bought good stocks, then you'd be able to make more money, of course, and all that kind of thing. So it was always really cool. I always really enjoyed it. Let me see here. Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The Frozen Fjord. None of these locations immediately looks like a frozen fjord. Instantly, a fjord is a body of water for those curious. The problem is that I'm probably missing something stupid. One thing that I've not actively avoided but just haven't done in this game is all of the various side quests. Normally, I am a side quest fiend in games like this. I love doing side quests, and I do them all the time. Oh, here we go, Frozen Fjord. Well, that was easy. Hi-ya! So we'll do this, see if we can get one of those dudes to show up. I hope other people have fun plans for the week too. You know that Rev gets to see the potential new house and stuff. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited for tomorrow. I'm actually going to be taking some time off work. I'm taking a half day so that I can go and see Endgame. So happy, you guys. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm like legit ecstatic about it right now. Because I still haven't seen it. I don't know if it's going to be like the re-release with the more stuff, and even if it is, I'm not going to be aware of it because I haven't seen the original, so no clue. We'll see. I'm excited regardless, though. The problem is that I do still have to work a good bit because I've got a bunch of pretty major deadlines looming on me, so it's not easy. Whatever, Rev. So help me if oh man, if Howard the Duck has anything to do with what happens in that movie, I'll be so mad. And I'm gonna blame you, Rev. I'm gonna blame you for it. And I'm really mad too because I actually ended up reading some spoilers a few weeks ago, and I was so upset when I saw them. I was legit mad about it because I was so upset. So unfortunately, I know some of the big stuff that happens, and it just I don't like the fact that I know that. But either way, I'm still excited to watch it. And incidentally, I do think that they could genuinely do a good Howard the Duck movie. Because they made a Howard the Duck, a while ago, decades ago at this point. I want to say it was the 60s, maybe the 70s, somewhere around there. But yeah, I remember seeing some info about it. I think I watched like maybe 20 minutes or something. But man, it was goofy and creepy. So yeah. And of course we did see Howard in the MCU. So it is possible that we will see him in his own movie. I think it would be kind of cool. I remember one of my old coworkers was named Howard, and that was actually the first time I was introduced to Howard the Duck, because he had a bunch of Howard the Duck comics all over his cubicle, because I worked in a place like cubicles. And it was actually kind of fun to see them, because like I said, I had never seen them before. And I was just like, really? There's just like a random duck? I even asked him if the character was based off of him, and if it was something that he like had commissioned, because I genuinely didn't know it was a thing. So it was just fun. It was a cool thing. Oh, why did I get 2 turns in a row? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just curious. Let's see if this works. Okay. I mean, that's a little better, I guess, but it's still not very good. God, I love this attack so much. Divide is super awesome. Now, when I was fighting some of the bosses and stuff, then that attack basically saved me a good bit. Divide, because it makes Eric, that character, do so much more damage. It's really insane. That's it? That was pathetic. Didn't realize I could steal stuff from these guys, so that's kind of cool too. Dang it. Ow. These guys do a ridiculously large amount of damage. Why is he doing so little damage? He normally does virtually the most. This is weird. Like, this is legit strange. I don't know why Henrik is doing so little.
All is well that ends well.
So I'll just do like one more round of this, and then I'll move on to the actual stuff. Incidentally, I mentioned before that I'm trying to gather up my party members. I'm trying to find all of them after the big event that occurred. I've got all of the streams on my YouTube stuff if you guys want to see all of it. But basically I'm missing 2 characters right now. So we'll see how that goes. And basically once I get all of them, then I assume I go towards the end of the game. It's weird because it seems even... Oh, there we go. We got the big guy. It seems even more arbitrary than most games of the type.
What's yours is mine.
So what we need to do... Actually, we'll go all out. I'll be like a mall ninja and go all out. So these guys do the exact same things. They just do a little bit more. Dang it. That's gonna be ugly. This won't kill them both, but it'll for sure kill the little one. Wow, he's got a lot of health. Jeez. So now the problem is I just used the duplicate thing on Eric, which is great because it means that he's going to do a ton more damage. The problem is it only lasts for like 2 rounds. Oh, dang.
You must protect yourself.
Oh, shoot. I should have done the other one. I don't think robots can be poisoned, but it's worth a shot, right? Oh, shoot. I mean, this is one of the things that annoy me about some JRPG enemies, especially, is that you end up with this kind of stuff where this bad guy is not difficult to defeat, but he's got a ton of HP. This was always a problem that I had with what's it called? With regular RPGs as well. So like tabletop RPGs. They're really frustrating. I guess I just do a regular attack. See, lots of numbers show up, but none of them are particularly large, unfortunately. This was a very poor decision on my part. Just need to kill this thing. Rev, you're terrible. Stop talking inappropriately about Sylvando. I thought you liked Sylvando. I find him weird myself. He's a good character, though. Come on. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, finally he's down.
Another one bites the dust.
Yay, I got a sprocket. I wonder if it's a Spacely sprocket. You know, cause the Jetsons, right? Yeah, no. Okay, George Jetson worked at Spacely Sprockets, you guys. Come on, you're supposed to know this stuff. Oh shoot! Run, horse, run! So first things first, let's heal up. I love that I've just been like wandering the snowbank for like 4 days now because I keep sleeping randomly. Incidentally, 100% would do that if this was actually me. I would just take random naps whenever I could. Or I would try to, I'd probably fail. I don't nap very well, unfortunately. But now I finished a quest. It has been a long time since I actually did one of these little side quest things in this game. The Jetsons were set in the far-off year of 2002. Ah, yes. Transgressed with finesse. Boosh. That's how we do. Let's see what this little thing does. Marty Gord. So hilarious. I love it. Take it. And that means that you can get the Dragon Mail +2. Aha! I mean, to be fair, you say it was the far-off year 2002. At this point, 2002 is pretty far off, which is kind of depressing. You know, you always see those memes and stuff about, like, you know, year XYZ is as far away from this year as it is from now or whatever. Those always make me feel very strange and old. Which I really shouldn't be, because I'm not that old. Oh, come on. Run, horse, run! Uh-oh. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
Something is not right. Behind me.
Oh, I thought the thing was behind you. I was like, look the other way! Oh, it's the dude from Dragon Ball! Oh, that's fun. Or is it the one from Breath of the Wild? It's one of those dudes, right? See, Rev, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about.
Since time beyond memory,
Also, that's wrong, Rev.
seen away in that frozen fjord. But now
Oh, I remember seeing this, bro.
my lengthy imprisonment has surely,
There you go, that's the one, 2036.
if the skies above his
I remember seeing this, bro, frozen in the thing.
with fire, then first I must feed.
I literally just had a massive boss fight. What the fudge? This is the only fight where you died, Rev? Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I'm clearly going to die then. Like, seriously, if you died, Rev, then I'm, like, 100% gonna die. It's just, it's not even a question. I'm going to. Cool. Think you can put him to sleep? For some reason, I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to try. Let's see. I don't know if this will actually help. He seems to be a magic user rather than a physical. Let's see if we can get this to work. If I can get this to work, it's going to do a lot of damage. What I really need is my other support character right now. Oh yeah. So that was solid. What do I need to do? I need to get somebody else in here. I need Rob in here. Oh, that was lucky. See if we can get lucky again. So basically, it seems like it'll work reasonably well for me to rely a lot on Eric for damage in this case. Or at least try to. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can get him. I really don't think this will work, but it might. Oh my god, it worked! Okay. Dang it! Oh. I just really wanted to make sure that I got that in while he was still divided. Oh, paralyzed. Shoot. Actually, do I have any items that fix this? I'm just gonna use Victimizer now because my extra damage is almost done. Boom! What?
Another day, another past life.
I'm sorry, I am genuinely shocked that I did so well on that fight. That was crazy. That was ridiculous.
You are strong, just like the detestable luminary, the one whose seek. But where Aldwin succeeded, you shall
Frustrated grunt. Coughing. Ugh. Paralysis. Ah, bro, don't eat me, bro. Game over. You got eaten. Oh, it's Serena.
My strength.
It's my other party member. Yay! It was really out of nowhere. That was ridiculous.
Thou black offense, may heaven's winds propel thee hence.
You tell him. Ha, you got pwned by wind, bro. Okay, why doesn't she know that move when she's in my
Don't worry,
party?
everyone. I'll have you back on your feet.
Please don't tell me that she lost her memories too. Because it's not saying who she is. We all know who she is. Seriously, does she not remember who she is?
Luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen. We of Arborea.
God
swear to
dang it.
protect you while we live. It's ever so nice to see you all again.
Oh, good. She does remember
Serena,
us.
It's really you. Thanks for...
I've been trying to make my way back to Arborea ever since
So
that
ridiculous.
awful day. When I heard that the golden iceberg blocking Sniffelheim Harbour had melted away, I decided...
You're heading to Arborea, eh? We're on our way there ourselves. Reckon
A flying
Sacred flying contraption.
Well, I've never heard of such a... It's so wonderful to...
Yay, Serena. I mean, that's good that they don't repeat the amnesia thing because that was just annoying. But yeah, everything kind of lined up really nicely for me on that fight.
We'll be in Arborea in no...
I managed to get away with a lot on that. What a transition from snowy mountain range to fiery death. Because that makes sense. I'm gonna fight this bro. What, bro? It's interesting because these guys don't have the big evil red eyes of evilness.
you rang, honey.
Just find that intriguing. Oh shoot, that was the wrong one. I meant to do Cobra Strike. Oh, okay, so you were just in a bad spot, Rev. That's basically what happened with you. I mean, I didn't realize that there would be a fight, but I was at least fully healed because I spent like 4 days in that snowy wasteland just hanging out. And like, honestly, it didn't feel as bad as the most recent one, which was the golden crazy something or other. I don't remember exactly what it was. But that one I was a little bit sort of under the weather type thing for. Like I wasn't at 100% on that one. So I think that was definitely part of it. Just like with any RPG, if you ever run out of MP, your magic points or whatever it is that your characters use to cast spells, then you're basically screwed immediately. And it's bad. Exoskeletons. So hilarious. I think it's funny. Normally you can't put metallic enemies to sleep. So that's why that's not really working. Wait, how did Eric randomly get paralyzed now? The fudge. Dang it! How many attacks do these guys get? Hey, look, it's Mirthawin! Hi, Mirthawin. How are you doing, and how's Tiny? You missed it! I had a big fight with a dragon! It was very exciting. I actually did far better than I would have expected. So that was fun. Oh, you're working? Oh. I hope work's not too bad. I was telling everybody that I'm super excited because I get to go and see a movie tomorrow. I'm gonna watch Endgame finally. It's been like, feels like it's been forever. I've been doing my best to avoid spoilers, but haven't been able to, unfortunately. Stupid weird statue thing. Yeah, and Mr. and Mrs. Rev are going to be looking at stuff, so that's very exciting. Oh, happy birthday, Mirthawin. That's fun. Or I should say happy almost birthday. Yeah, I was telling everybody I had a pretty nice, relatively relaxing thing. Knight's Mandate? What? Huh. What is Knight's Mandate? And how do I use it? But yeah, I was telling everybody that this weekend it was crazy busy, full of a bunch of random stuff because my girlfriend's birthday is actually coming up soon as well. So that was fun. But yeah, happy birthday, Mirthawin. I hope you do something fun. I hope you get cool presents. Not that it's all about presents, but still. We all hope for some cool stuff. Rev, you need to explain to me how this Knight's Mandate thing works. Because I want to use that, because it sounds cool, because it makes me invincible. I'm a fan of that. Dang it! Oh, you got some good ones? That's awesome. I want to put the rock to sleep. What's wrong with that? Arise. Look at how fabulous they are. Making me all bamf. Is there like a status thing? Yeah. Attack of defense. Wow. Deafness is increased slightly. Boom. Oh, I love it. What did you get, Mirthawin? What are these super cool presents? Ooh, do I get to meet Veronica now? Oh no. Tiny made you noms? That's awesome. What did she make?
Our poor little angels. Veronica's. Fidelis. Alma, you must not lose hope. Veronica and... Oh.
Anna? Father, you're alive!
Godiva chocolate torte with raspberry glaze. That sounds pretty awesome. I'm a little bit weary about those glazes and stuff though. I'm not a fan of like jelly texture. I'm okay with like Jello, but like the jelly where it's like viscous, it's not me. Ooh, and pasta. Yum. That sounds awesome.
She's certainly somewhere nearby.
Dang it, we still gotta find Veronica. Oi.
You can really tell where she is.
Yes, it's her. I know it is. We have to go and find her.
Do we though? Like, do we really have to go find her? Like, really? I mean, like, really though? Just saying. Pasta is delicious. I agree with that. I personally, I hate things because I really love pasta and pizza and all of that stuff. It's delicious and amazing and I want it all, but it's frustrating for me because I'm really trying to do well in my diet, and it means I really can't have all this stuff a lot, and it sucks because I really try, but it's very, very difficult for me to not indulge myself, especially lately, because I have a lot of issues like with work and everything, and it's just annoying and really stressful and all that kind of thing. So I can't do it, and so I end up eating, and I don't like it. I don't like that I eat so much. It sucks. But that's a little too real. I'm sorry. Got a boba gift card. You're a boba person? You're one of them? Is that a fact? That's I'm sad to hear that, Mirthwin.
You think Veronica's really here?
Ooh, and a Game of Thrones present? That's cool.
Veronica and I would often come to this grove to play. Veronica!
Oh, I mean, certainly, Rev. Having the cheat days is really important. It actually helps people be more successful at diets. My problem is that I do them far too frequently, and I don't have cheat days so much as I completely binge. And I mean eat like 2 or 3 days worth of calories at once. Like, it's bad. And that's what sucks, because my problem is that I'm constantly hungry. I'm super hungry, and I can eat a lot of food really easily. So it's just really, really, really frustrating. Trying to control myself. But I do try, and I'm somewhat successful, but I just wish I was more successful, you know? But yeah, and that's what I said. I agree. I mean, cheat days 100% are helpful, and they really do make people more successful at diets. It's been shown in various research studies that it genuinely does work and help. But like I said, my problem is less that they're cheat days and more that they're, you know, it's like more cheat than not, or way too much cheat simultaneously. That's what sucks. Look at that, Veronica saving all of us like a boss.
You're the only ones who can save this world. Don't let me down.
Oh, we best not be losing Veronica right now.
You have to go on without me, Serena. Look after the luminary.
So help me, if I lose me, Veronica, there's gonna be heck to pay. Heck to pay, I tells ya. This is gonna be worse than Shenmue 3 becoming Epic Store exclusive. I'm just saying. It's gonna be bad. Have a cheat life. Yeah, that's how I used to be, Mirthwin. I really did. I mean, I would do like the pasta and the rice day in, day out, like 2-3 times a day at least. And I would eat 4 or 5 servings at once. It was bad. It was really bad. I mean, this was, God, 3 years ago, almost now, that I really started dieting and trying to lose weight. And like I said, it's worked. It really has. I mean, you can even see it on my stream videos.
Even in your final moments,
But,
you were thinking
but yeah, it's tough. Healthy but don't understand it. Oh no, Veronica, no! Grr.
Why must the good die young?
Yeah, that's been my other issue, Mirthwin, is I mostly do it for my health, so I can help myself. But
Wasn't here after all.
it's frustrating because, I mean, I work out every day, I ride my bike, I do all this stuff, I try to eat well,
Tell everyone.
but
I have to tell.
I,
Mum,
like, my blood chemistry and everything is still not great. And it's really, really frustrating. I hate it. I think it's mostly because of stress. Because I'm always crazy stressed, but at the same time, it's just really aggravating to not see improvement in, you know, pure numbers type of thing. Oh. Traded Veronica for Hendrik. Yeah.
A great and glorious Yggdrasil, whose holy heart
I mean, it is definitely an upgrade. I agree with that. I mean, Veronica was a great character, though. I've not had a sleep study done, Rev. I've thought about it, but I frankly just haven't had time. So I don't know. It might be an issue. I am
thank you
often
all for gathering
tired and
here today
fatigued and all of
to
that kind of
celebrate
stuff.
the life of
but-
my dear sister.
I know I've got a lot of
Even in her
Problems
darkest
that I
Veronica
have.
thought not of herself, but
sucks.
only of protecting the luminary. She
Aw.
was a keeper to the law. Now, I ask that each of you offer up a lock of hair to the sacred flame.
Wait, what? Okay, guys, this doesn't make sense. We're trying to guide her to the World Tree, but the World Tree is gone. Shh!
Oh, Veronica,
Don't tell them.
angel.
Darling, darling daughter. How could...
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of potential stuff that can help. I've been working through several programs to try to help me with like stress and stuff like that.
My
But
child,
I must speak with you and your...
Part of my problem, at least, is just that my job is very difficult and frustrating to deal with. So I don't do well. And I'm trying to find new work. I'm not actively looking.
Forgive me for
but
summoning you here at this
I know I
time
need
of
to.
sadness. But there is something I believe. You came in search of the sacred conveyance upon which Erdwin and his allies rode out to face the Dark Ones.
Yes, the
How did you
flying thing.
For some days before your arrival, Holy Yggdrasil, I saw you, honored luminary. You were standing alongside Serena upon a great white object that
And you think this was a vision?
I do. I had hoped and prayed that my fears...
Oh.
Which made me wonder
What was that?
if the conveyance of
Aw,
which
Mirthwin
you stood
donated.
might also
Thanks,
be
Mirthwin.
real. And then I remembered. Cetacea. The legends tell of a divine being who soared through the skies on silver wing.
Ooh,
Perhaps it
mystical
was upon
melody.
Cetacea's back that you rode in my vision. And I intend to scour the annals
Because of
for
your birthday.
indications
Aw,
of how
thank
she
you.
might be summoned. I will inform you forthwith. Now, the day's unhappy.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do the journaling thing, Mirthwin. It's just never been something that I could get into. I've tried it a few times, but it wasn't for me. It just didn't work. It didn't help. And it was something that I couldn't bring myself to really care about to make it actually worthwhile. This makes me want to play Fortune Street. I assume it's Serena playing. Let's take all their stuff real quick. You know, one thing that I will say about this game, I do really enjoy the music when it's stuff like this, because there's a handful of like context specific melodies that that they play. I figured that she was in the Grove, but like normally actually they just have the same thing playing over and over and over, and it's a lot of repeated stuff, which I guess is not inherently bad. Oh shoot. Ooh, that was close. Like I said, it's not inherently a bad thing to have repeating music, and the music that repeats in this game is good, but I just really love when they do stuff like this. It's so pretty. Huh. Behind the inn. Oh, it must be that little thing right here. Like I said, Mirthwin, journaling is not for me. But I appreciate it. Bullet journaling, same thing. It's just, it's not something for me.
It's a love song from the Age of Heroes. The story, no one remembers who wrote it, but I've loved it since you know, something's been... Veronica. We were born at the same time, so so our leaves bloomed at the same time, didn't they?
I don't know. You've always been a bit slow, to be honest.
Oh, see? We lose Veronica. We lost all the
I
sass.
hope they do.
I mean, I guess we still have Sylvando, but still. She was so much sass.
Serena, I want you to promise me something. If anything happens to me... Oh, Sam.
I shan't promise anything of the sort.
Sad
If
times.
only I had promised to do as she asked. Perhaps she might have been able to make her sacrifice. She was right, you know. I always have been slow.
Aww. You know, it's fascinating
But now I must take
because
my own path.
in any RPGs, whether they're JRPGs like this one or
I
Western
hate to ask.
RPGs,
But would you mind awfully not going anywhere for a little while?
it's interesting because you rarely see character deaths, like just straight up
Thank you.
character
I'm
dead
sorry.
for whatever
Veronica
reason, whether it's a
died to save
sacrifice or killed by
I
the
must
big
make
bad
the
guy.
most of my life for her sake.
It's not something you see very frequently. So it's interesting to see that now in this game. Oh, Serena's going hardcore.
No more tears.
She's going all G.I. Jane. That hair animation is not the best, but still, we'll roll with it. Ooh, I get to touch the staff again. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's Veronica. Her spirit lives within us, you guys. Okay, fine. Her spirit lives within Serena, because that's not weird.
What in the world?
Oh! Now she has the ability to cast all the other spells that she couldn't before. She's not just a healer anymore. Yay! So, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, seriously, come on. Spooky aura. That's actually pretty cool. But now it seems like Serena's going to be way more worthwhile to play as. And of course now the question is, should I switch over to heavy wands? Because that's what I had, what's her name using before? Veronica. Ugh, so much building that I need to do. Fine, I'll go back to the inn and sleep. Sounds like a really good plan, actually. I'm tired. Dramatic music!
Good morning.
All right. Actually, with that, I've got to get going. It's unfortunately past my time for today, but thankfully I don't have to work. I just need to go and eat and work out and do stuff. But you guys take care of yourselves. Hope that everything is going well for you. That you have a good time. And have a great week. Happy birthday again, Marathon. Hope that you have a really good birthday and a lot of fun. And that you enjoy whatever this magical Game of Thrones thing is that you're supposedly getting, that you don't know what it is. But yeah, and I will see you all Saturday. I'm not sure what I'm going to play. I'll think about it during the week. I think the Steam sale is actually going to be coming up in the next couple of days, so maybe I'll be able to pick up something cheap that'll be kind of fun. Or worst comes to worst, I got a ton of games already that I can play. But you guys take care. Have a great week, and I will see you all on Saturday.